My name's Martin. I'm the director of Trinity Scott, and I'd also like to thank Carolyn, who's at the front, who's basically put all the effort into getting this thing off the ground. So hopefully you will find it useful and thought-provoking and not too scary. Over to Alex.
Great. Good morning, everybody. So GDPR, executive search or executive research. I mean, firstly, just a disclaimer. I'm not a legal professional. This isn't legal advice. But what we aim to do is just to give you a broad understanding of the regulation and a deep dive into a couple of the areas. So it's about 58 days to go. The hours and minutes are wrong, but the point is, there's about 2 months left. So if you haven't got started, I would suggest you start at about 10:30 today, because there is quite a lot to cover. It's already been adopted. I think that's the first point, and it comes into force, so it's enforceable from the 25th of May this year. We're in the EU. It will affect all of you, but it also affects people outside of the EU as well. Data subject to people, simple as that. And personally identifiable information, any information you hold about them that will identify those individuals. So for example, if you held just my first name and last name, that's not personally identifiable. There's lots of Alex Jameses around. If you then had my home phone number, that is now personally identifiable. If you had a collation of data, so my company and my job title plus my name, again, that's now personally identifiable, because from that information you can tell who I am. That's quite useful for things like market maps. As long as it doesn't identify that individual, as long as it's anonymised in some way, but then you can get away with that.
This GDPR event is another example of Trinity Scott creating and sharing useful content with our candidates and clients. Once again, we've had amazing feedback. We hope you find it an interesting watch. As always, more information about this event and future events can be found on our website, www.trinityscott.com.